Go Riding rounded up 4 test pilots to do a Real Riders, Real Opinions comparison between 2 Yamaha Kodiak 450 models. The new 2011 Kodiak 450 is now equipped with electronic power steering and has shed some pounds, making it 10 pounds lighter than last year's version. Now one of the lightest in class, here's what our test team had to say in the comparison of the 2 Kodiaks.
We have 8 Kodiaks in our school, and I own a 9th one, my own personal 450. And of course the standard steering, which I always thought they were great until I rode this one in the rough trail.
Very easy on the shoulders. It's the bumps, there was no kickback at all. It was you turn the handlebar that direction where you were going. It was good.
Very fun machine to drive. Handles quite well. Big improvement over driving a bike with no power steering. Enjoyed that. Arms don't hurt, so that's an improvement over days driving on a trail with regular steering.
A lot of fun. A lot of fun. A lot smaller machine than I'm used to, but the smaller machines can be a lot more agile than bigger machines, particularly when you're in the corners and tight areas. They're great for skipping between the trees.
I like the position of the switches. They're right at your fingers. You can move your thumb up, find the 4-wheel drive button on it without looking for it. Start button's in a decent spot. A little confusing for the low override button, but other than that, it's well placed.
For the most part, they were good. The instrument panel itself was a little too far down. When you went to look down at your speed or anything, you'd have to take your eyes off where you were going. So besides that, it was like the switches and throttle, that was good positioning.
Great, I'm 6 feet tall, and with a middle of the seat position, I had a very comfortable grip. My feet placement was fine, so I didn't feel that I was too big or too small for the unit.
As far as the ergonomics go, it was fantastic. Everything's where it should be. It did take some getting used to, but being able to manipulate a front and a back brake does have its advantages.
The handling with the power steering I find makes a big difference over having a bike without it. I might find that it would make you a little bit overconfident in the handling of the bike. You tend not to notice some of the bumps and grinds of a trail.
You turn the handlebar that direction, that's where you were going. With power steering, it made it simple.
I find you kind of tend to lean a little bit forward on the bike, especially if you're into the corners. They're not quite as wide as some of the other bikes I've been on, which maybe kind of makes you a little bit tighter on the bike. Keeps your elbows in though.
What I did notice, the power steering allowed the suspension. I didn't feel the suspension working as hard at the front end in rough terrain because of the power steering didn't translate the drivetrain feel up through my hands.
Comfort, it rides like a Yamaha. It's a little stiffer than some other machines, but you definitely know what the trail's doing. You get a feel for what's underneath you, and good feedback from your riding conditions.
One important point that all our test riders brought up, while they really like the power steering and what it does to the ride, they did caution that because you don't feel the jolts and handlebar feedback as much in your arms, you may end up going faster through some of the rough terrain than you normally would. It really does mask how rough the trail is. If you'd like to sign up for a Real Riders test team, check out the Go Riding website, GoRidingTV.com.